My name is Pauline Short. This is my piece as porcelain sculpture, and its title is Residue Part I, and it's won the award for Best in Sculpture, the Mullen Prize. The thing that I was researching and investigating when I initially thought of the idea was functionalism within the community, how our community reacts and interacts with each other without even realising their behaviour was of similar patterns, sort of thing. It was just, that was the initial thought. And when I was in the community, I noticed that everybody's Facebook and iPod and are you on the web, talking about just everything was Facebook web. And I was like, good God, technologies like cyberspace is really taking over here in relationships. And me not being in the community that I was visiting that often, I was kind of really aware of this, that a lot of people were they're just off Facebook, mobile, talking, that kind of, and I was thinking, oh my good God, where's the community spirit? When I was growing up as a kid in North Belfast, you were out in the street playing, you were interacting, you were always, together with friends, talking about different things, I was kind of, so that's initially. So I just thought I'll sit and observe this silently and just watch it and watch how people are getting on and gauge relationships. And what happened was, in that time doing that, my mother was diagnosed with cancer, and it was a year of battle. And in that year of her struggle with cancer, there was loads of visitors starting to come to the house. How's your mummy doing? Coming in. Actually, come on in for a cup of tea and sitting down. And I noticed that interaction beginning again, between neighbours. Do you remember years ago, Peggy, when we were growing up and, the blackouts and all this, all talking about troubled times and stuff. And I was thinking, this is a great way. I'm watching this. I'm actually physically watching this communication going on. So what I was looking for then was, how could I capture that? How could I capture it in an object or in a way for me to express it creatively? So when I was making all the cups of tea, I started collecting wee pile of tea bags, builds up at the side of the sink because you're making tea all day. And I went in and I noticed this wee pile of tea bags, and I went, that's like a little pile of conversations, because everybody that's come into my mummy's has sat with a cup of tea and conversed, had a conversation with her. So I thought, here's the object, now what will I do with the object? So I just started piling these stacks of tea bags and collecting them, but they were going mouldy and stuff, and I was thinking, they're not gonna last. So porcelain's a medium that I like to work in, porcelain and clay, and the whole reason for porcelain is because it contains a memory. It kind of holds memory. If you touch it, your fingerprints are in it and stuff, it really holds a memory very well. So I was thinking, if I cast the residue of the tea bag in porcelain and start working on these tea bags and capturing these memories of my mother's journey, her end of life journey, really, that's what it was. And just looking at that, you see, because I start getting them. She was born in 1939. And there's 1,939 tea bags in the sculpture.